Hey friends, so today is a refined day. That means we're going to fix up any of our thinking and we need our binocular eyes to do some special detective work to think about addition and subtraction and keep notice of which sign we're looking at. Let's start with a warm-up. Rita has collected 10 shells. She puts 5 in one pile and the rest in a bucket. How many shells are in the bucket? Wow, this is a little different than the kind of questioning we've talked about before, right? It doesn't say how many in all or how many are left. Let's do some detective work. Read it a second time. Rita has collected 10 shells. Okay, I know the number 10 is going to be important. She puts 5 in one pile and the rest in the bucket. How many shells are in the bucket? Over here, I have an X. And here are the shells that can go in the bucket. I can either put an X on 5 shells, or I can move the shells into the bucket. Let's look. If we put 5 in a pile and the rest in the bucket, how many shells are in the bucket? Do you know how many shells we put in the bucket? Can you see them all? Great. We put 5 in. Another way to do this problem is to use X's. We put 5 in one pile and the rest we put in the bucket. Let's cross out how many shells we put in the bucket. These are all the rest of the shells. So 5 went in the bucket and 5 are in a pile and 5 are in the bucket. Do you know that there's another way that you might have known this? You might not have even have had to move the shells around because you already know that 5 plus 5 was 10. Also, if 5 plus 5 is 10, then you know that 10 minus 5 is going to give you 5 because you know that 5 and 5 are buddies to get to 10. Okay, friends, we're going to do more thinking today with some problem solving and number stories. You're even going to get to write your own. Turn to page 483. Get out your math journals, your binocular eyes, your listening ears. Here's what page 483 looks like. It's blank. We're going to write some word problems. Look carefully. Do you see here that here's an addition sign and here's a subtraction sign, and then it goes back to addition? Be very careful when you're making your number story. Here we're going to join things together. Here we're going to take things away. And here we're going to join things together again. Let's look carefully. For the first problem, to join together, this is what Mrs. Chuley's writing, but you're going to write your own. This is my example. I had 3 ice cream cones. Then I bought 5 more. How many do I have all together? Here's my number model to match my number story. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Go ahead and write your own addition number story. Then write a number model to go with it. Hit the pause button while you do your hard work. Okay, friends, did you already write your addition number story? Great job. Now we're going to write a subtraction number story. I have 8 sun-shaped erasers. I gave 3 to my friends for their hard work? How many are left? This is a takeaway number story where I use X's to take away the ones that I gave away to someone. Here's my number model. 8 minus 3 equals 5. Go ahead and write your own subtraction number story. Draw a picture over here and use X's to cross the ones out that are either taken away or given away. And then write the number model that matches. Hit the pause button while you do your hard work. Okay, friends, we're back to an addition number story. Here's mine. I have 2 red flowers in my garden. I planted 5 more blue flowers. How many do I have altogether? This is a joining together number story. Here's my number model to go with it. 2 flowers plus 5 flowers equals 7. Go ahead and draw pictures so that you can write a join together number story too. Write your number model next to it to match. Go ahead and hit the pause button while you do your hard work. Great job, friends. Let's turn to page 484. On page 484, you're going to do the same thing. I have some examples that I'll show you, but I want you to pay close attention. This is super important. Whoops. I want you to look right here. Oh, sorry, this is a new tool. I'll just use the pen. Here we have subtraction, and then addition. Now, I know the makers of this book are trying to trick you, but I know that you will not be tricked. Go ahead and write 3 number stories, 2 subtraction, and 1 addition. Remember, subtraction is take away, and adding is the joining together. Hit the pause button while you do your hard work. Great job, friends. I bet you worked really hard on those number stories. Would you bring them to the big Google Meet when you're done here so you can read us one? Go ahead and turn. Whoops. That's it for today. You're going to go ahead and go to the exit ticket and write the number model that matches this story. Here is an addition and subtraction number story and a place for you to put in the numbers. See you back at the big Google Meet. We want to see your hard work. Bye.